A look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New Orleans Saints and the Cleveland Browns. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Ready.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Play action. Now it's Tua. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sione Taki. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Under pressure, they got him again. Sione Taki. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And take it right on the 30. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They run again on 1st down. Chubb. Room here to run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Complete. It's Johnson. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
They'll get this up to about the 44. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run it again with Kamara. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Tua now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's puttered out of the house, grab the leftovers and he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Sione Takitaki. What a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. To the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it. A lot of work to get to the first down marker. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Browns defense stands tall. On first down, it's Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. The slot man in motion right. Now a first down throw. Watson steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Anthony Barr. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now it's Watson. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Watson off play action. Deep ball for Goodwin. They've got his man complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
On play action, here's Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. A give to Kamara running right. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Kamara. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Complete. Smith has it. On the move past the 40. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Tua now on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Watson on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 49 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field.
And now this is it. By Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, Watson. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll run with Chubb, and he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Another try after the first down sack. Tua looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Tua. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And he's going to step out of bounds up past the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards. A final shot before the break. Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. 112 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So it's still first and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. Here's Watson. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have picked up right where they left off in half number one, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. From the gun on third, Watson. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this will be caught at the 30. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner, but at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Dancing to his left. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Tua, they'll get this out to Kamara.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Okay, break.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Hey, look here. Hey, green.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From midfield, here's Tua. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, 50 yards.
And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. The two are going to try and throw for it.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started.
And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Browns add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by York is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On 1st down, Watson. He's got the speedster Goodwin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Watson going for the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick.
Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And they've got the huge